Joining us now is a member of the House Oversight Committee, Democratic Congressman Suhas Subramaniam of Virginia. Congressman, we just heard from your colleague, Robert Garcia, saying that the latest release is missing half of the files. He says it's, quote, outrageous and incredibly concerning. What do you think?
I agree with him. I mean, they said they had 6 million plus documents, and yet they're only releasing about 3.5 million. And again, the things that I want to see in there, I haven't found yet. Certainly, there's a lot of files to go through, but we haven't seen a lot of these witness statements that we've been looking for. We haven't seen the indictment that was prepared that was scrapped when they gave Jeffrey Epstein the sweetheart deal. Some of these things name names, and so maybe that's why we haven't seen them. But that's exactly what we're looking for as part of our investigation, is naming names, knowing what happened, and knowing why it was covered up. And yet this continues to feel like a cover-up. And Todd Blanche, let's remember who he is. He was the president's former personal attorney, right? And so they said last March, I think it was, they said they already had all the files. They were ready to go, and now they've told us a different story. So we're still here with more questions than answers.
Lawmakers find themselves now in the same position as a lot of our news organizations. We're combing through these troves of information. What does that look like for your team?
There's a lot to go through, and we have a small team. The Oversight Committee staff, certainly on the Democratic side, has been fantastic to date. They've been going through these files, and one thing I will say is that we have gotten really far in this process, put a lot of pressure on the president because we want answers, and the American public is on our side. But certainly what we've seen already, one of your reporters mentioned that there was something in the files already that identified a victim. And so they're continuing to do a bad job of protecting victims. And then it seems like they're very concerned about protecting the president and his friends. We saw something about a tip line where the president was mentioned multiple times, and yet, that was taken down, it looks like. And so, again, we have a lot of questions about who they're trying to protect and what they're trying to get at when it comes to withholding some of these files.
I spoke with your colleague, Congressman Ro Khanna, just last hour, and he said that he would like to meet with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and his team face-to-face to see the unredacted documents. If that happens, would you want to join in? And what would you say to Blanche's face? What questions would you have?
Absolutely. I mean, at a committee hearing the other day, Todd Blanche, through a Republican, said he would share his phone number with us and be happy to chat. I would love to take him up on that offer. So do many Democrats, because the reality is we don't understand why they are withholding certain files. They've said it's to protect victims, but we were talking about 3 million files here. And the things that we're looking for, including Congressman Khanna, is we're looking for the witness statements that name names. We're looking for the indictments that were prepared, that were never released because Jeffrey Epstein got a sweetheart deal, and all the other work that went into the investigation of Jeffrey Epstein and his crimes, as well as how it was covered up. We're not getting those answers from these documents, and that's the reality. There's documents out there that are not being released, and we want them released right now. So that's what I would ask Todd Blanche.
Well, hopefully when you get through the 3 million, you'll come back to us and let us know what you found. Maybe we'll match ours up. Congressman Suhas Subramaniam, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.